Well, hello there, people in the internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti. Welcome to part 50 of my Let's Play Doki Doki Blue Skies. In the previous episodes, we continued with our routes of Natsuki's mayhem, and we just now entered Act 2, which is called Patience. So yeah, let's see what Act 2 has to offer. It has a different dialogue box, obviously, since we're on the Natsuki route now. So let's see. Sigh. I say it out loud apparently because there are no asterisks or whatever. Oh, where is that? Oh, what game is that? Or is that also in Doki Doki? I can't remember. There is a game where the character says sigh like this with no like asterisks around it, and then the other person comments, "Did you just say outside?" Like, oh, I can't remember which game that is. If anybody remembers, place it in the comment section, please, because I remember playing that game. Yeah, like, I believe I also pointed it out when I played it the first time. Maybe I've even recorded it at some point. But yeah, there's like, sigh, and then, yeah, like this, and then the next character says, "Did you just say outside?" Because there are no, like, apostrophe, so it's not like an actual action or whatever, so... Yeah, I can't remember which game that... It is a game. It is in a game somewhere. I can't remember where it is. If you remember, please place it in the comment section, because now I want to play this. Another Monday. Another week of school. I also didn't get much sleep last night. Fun. Oh well, it's not like I can skip class. Even if I did, if Mom found out, I wouldn't hear the end of it. But I like my free time, so I keep my mouth shut and do my work. The familiar chatter of students fills the hallways as I change into my school shoes. I waited up for Sayori today, so I arrived at school later than usual. Homeroom starts soon, so I'd better get moving. Hey, wait up! Huh? I spin around, looking for the source of the voice. I find Natsuki not that far behind me. Oh, hi Natsuki. Hey. Do you have that copy of Red Autumn yet? Oh yeah, right here. I open up my bag and pull out the manga. Natsuki quickly snatched it out of my hands. Do you have Parfait Girls? It's in the Literature Club, duh. I don't have it on me. Ah, alright. It's like, kind of like we're like exchanging like shit, like, hey, psst, there we go, there we go. I was kind of hoping she had it on her. I was looking for something to do in homeroom. Oh, if I have Portrait of Markov, I can read that. Do you think I have enough time to go and... Do you think I have enough time to go and grab it? I doubt it. Homeroom starts in like 3 minutes. I checked the clock on the nearby wall. Oh yeah, jeez. What homeroom are you in, by the way? 1C. Yeah, yeah. 1C was my class in... was my first class in secondary school. The class I was in was called 1C. So that's pretty crazy. 2B. Didn't know you were first year. My amazing poem abilities made you think otherwise, didn't they? Can't help but smile a bit at how proud she is of her poetry. Indeed they did. Who's your homeroom teacher? I have Omi Sensei. She's also my English teacher. Oh, I remember her. One of my classmates had her last year. They said she was really strict. Yeah, she is. She freaks out if literally anybody is late, but she's almost always late. It's so stupid. if she's late longer than 5 minutes, then you're legally allowed to leave. I've heard all the stories. My homeroom teacher is late sometimes too, but I mean he cuts everyone some slack, so no one really minds. He's pretty chill. Lucky. Anyway, what can I expect from this one? What one? The second volume! Natsuki taps her finger on the novel. Duh! Oh, right, that one. From what I can remember, it's relatively the same as Parfait Girls. First volume is an intro to the characters, second volume is where things start picking up. Alright. Suddenly I hear the bell ring. My eyes dart over to the clock. It's 8:40. Oh crap, we're gonna be late. Natsuki's eyes meet the clock, and her facial expression mirrors mine. That is to say, panic. God, how long did we talk? I'll see you in the literature club. Yeah, bye. Natsuki and I bolt in opposite directions. When I get to my class, I'm one of the last ones to arrive. As per usual, Sakurai isn't here. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Without him, everyone is talking amongst themselves rather than finding their seats. I think I'll drop by my stuff and grab a quick drink. Hey, Mark? Oh, hi, Sayori. Hey, just wanted to say I really liked your poem. Poem? Oh, the festival, right? What, you forgot already? I've been trying to. Yeah, I don't blame you. Those guys were idiots. You could say that again. Yeah, it sucks you guys had to deal with that. That's all to mess up your whole getting new members thing. You don't say. Hey, speaking of which, you did say you were gonna come to one of our meetings, right? Oh, that. Yeah, that was just to make Monika feel better. I'm not actually going. Wow! Wow, okay. It clashes with my band practice anyway. Okay, fair enough. It's just unfortunate we couldn't control them, even though it's our club. They only stopped when the one girl yelled at all of them. Oh, Natsuki? Yeah, I wish it hadn't come to that. But oh well, nothing we can do now. Yep. Alright, well, time for attendance, since Sakurai isn't here. Again. Sayori snickers at my little joke. I know, right? Anyway, she turns to the rest of the class. In your seats, everybody, let's take attendance. Everybody breaks up their groups and takes their seats. I do the same and idly watch as she takes the attendance. About 2 minutes pass before the door opens and in walks Sakurai. My apologies, class, had a late night. I was fucking wasted, bro! Just like, I imagine like the way he comes back in the class as Jim Carrey walks out of that car in Yes Man. When he made an agreement to go like hiking in the like jogging in the morning with that girl, which I've forgotten her name, but and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna go jogging with her tomorrow morning, so I have to go and sleep early. So he sleeps, and then his friends call him up. Hey, we're gonna pull all night. Are you down? And then he has to say yes. Oh yeah, sure. And then he comes over, and then they drop him off in the morning, and then he drops out of the car. You see like 15 cans of Red Bull dropping from the car, and he's got like a glow stick around his neck and stuff. Fucking weird. And that's how I imagine how he walks in, like, woo! Sorry guys, I had a long night. You want a Red Bull? I just had a Red Bull. That's how I had a Red Bull. Red Bull! Besides, it should be illegal to make people wake up before 9. A light laughter follows his quip. He's certainly not wrong. Alright, it's time to take attendance. Let's see here. Oh, it seems like somebody beat me to it. He looks up at Sayori, who smiles proudly in return. So, only Emi is absent? As if on cue, the door swings open and in walks Emi. Sorry, sir, Oh, don't worry about this, but don't worry about it, Emi. Trust me, I'm not in a position to criticize people for being late. More laughter. That was a prime example of why Sakurai is so popular and respected amongst the students. Alright guys, let's get right to it. Pull out your notes. Because we're gonna have fun. Oh, that was about World War I, right? It's not that fun. A couple of grunts come from the back of the class. Yeah, I know, but we've got a lot to cover today. Now, if you've been paying attention, which I hope you have been, we'll know the current photo is 20th century year of events leading up to World War I. Now, the question is, what kind of political climate leads to a war that ended up killing 17 million people? A pretty hostile one. Well guys, I'm glad you asked. Or at least I'll pretend you did. I'll pretend like you did. Looks like the lesson time has begun. The lesson continues on as normal, with nothing out of the ordinary happening. Notes are taken, questions are answered, normal boring classroom stuff. Despite how typical the lesson is, Sakurai's energy holds my attention so well that the bell surprises me. A couple people say goodbye, but most of us just wave as Sakurai packs up his stuff and walks out of the door. Ah, it's finally lunchtime. And it's time for some good music again. This is probably my favorite part of the day, excluding the literature club, of course. Sayori is in my lunch period. Maybe I'll sit with her today. If I can find her, that is. Oh, there she is. Sayori is sitting by the wall, on a bench, all alone. She's gazing off into the distance, staring at nothing. Maybe I won't disturb her. She seems like she's not in a good mood today. Oh, we're definitely fucking sitting with Sayori. We're sitting with Sayori. Hey, Sayori. Ah! It seems I startled her. Guess she didn't see me coming. Oh, hi, Mark. I didn't see you there. Oh, sorry about that. I was just wondering if you wanted to eat lunch together. You know, like we used to. Oh, sure. That sounds like fun. Alright, cool. Sayori slides over and I take a seat next to her. Both of us reach into our bags and pull out our lunches. So, how's the day been so far? Not bad. I kind of fell asleep in math class. Sayori, exactly what time did you go to bed last night? That's not important. I was just tired, I swear. I raise an eyebrow. Sayori? Besides, math class is boring. Yeah, that's 100% true, Sayori. Alright, fair enough. She breathes a sigh of relief. Hey, wait! You were saying you were really sleepy on our walk to school today. And complaining that you had a hard time falling asleep. Maybe? Mark, you can't tell me that you go to bed early if you're not going to bed early. What? You can't tell me to go to bed early if you're not going to bed early either. That's hypocrisy. Ah, fine, you got me. But that doesn't change the fact that you need to go to bed earlier. You need to do it too. Okay, how about this? I'll go to bed earlier if you do too. Fair enough. Alright, cool. They shouldn't make us come to school so early anyway. Yeah, but if we started late, we probably finish in the late afternoon or the evening. Oh yeah. Besides, I have Sakurai in the morning. And he makes history enjoyable. Don't you like history? That depends on the subject matter. Some time periods are more interesting than others. Yeah, I guess so. What's your favorite time period? Roman history! Roman history! Oh no, that's not tough. It's not a tough question. Roman history, and then prehistory, and then well, Roman history, and then after that, in a like broader spectrum, classical history as a whole. Then prehistory, first humans, and way further back dinosaurs and reptiles and all that other stuff. Then medieval times. Then the Age of Exploration. Then World War I and II. And then probably some other things that I've forgotten. And all the way at the back, Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution is by far my least favorite historical subject ever. I really don't know. You? Yes! Oh, no, it's not Romans, but it's close enough, Sayori! High five! Alright, screw this. We're going on the Sayori ride again. I love the Greek gods. Ancient Greece, I love the Greek gods. Yes! Sayori! Holy crap! I need to save on this. Oh yes, Sayori. Oh no, they didn't! No, they didn't. I hate people that say that. Ignorant barbarians. Wait, no, the Roman Empire! Yeah, their culture is so interesting. Didn't the Romans just steal their culture from the Greeks? I take it back, ancient Greece is the best. I think I caught up as well, so you're still as bubbly as ever. Yeah, I hold you to that. She said the Roman Empire is the best. Sayori, I'm sorry Yuri, but Sayori is best girl now. I'm sorry, Yuri. You've been at the top of the pedestal. You've been on the highest pedestal for ages, but you have just now been beaten by Sayori because she said that the Roman Empire was the best. That does it. That melts my heart faster than anything else. Oh man. Yuri, if you suggest me, Yuri, you can regain your spot at the very top if you suggest me a Roman history book, a Roman fiction novel, or Roman fantasy may also be interesting. I mean, there's enough Roman mythological stuff to write about. You can mix it in with Greek if you want, but there's enough standalone Roman things that are mythical creatures and stuff. Well, there's the bell. See you at the Literature Club, Sayori. Bye, Mark. Okay, well, I could, well, if it turns out that sitting with Sayori turns out to be the wrong choice somehow, I'm not gonna care that I get the bad ending with Natsuki, because holy crap, I never knew that Sayori liked the Roman Empire. Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri. Sayori just became best girl. One comment is all it needed, saying that she loved the Roman Empire. And she only changed her mind because my character was an ignorant barbarian. Romans didn't steal Greek culture. That's not true. They worshipped Jupiter even before they had any contact with the Greeks. It's Etruscans. It's an Etruscan tribe that they started out as. They were interested by Greek culture, that is very true, but they didn't steal it. Hadrian is, of course, the best example, who was so incredibly fascinated by Greek culture that he just built a whole bunch of Greek temples and stuff. He was like a Greekophile or whatever. But anyway, the Literature Club. The best part of my day. The week has dragged by really slowly, but thankfully it's Friday today. That excitement that looms over the entire day is both a blessing and a curse. The blessing in the sense that you're home free once school's over. A curse in the sense that it makes the day seem a lot longer than usual. Oh well, no sense complaining. If I remember correctly, Natsuki said she had a poem she wanted to show me. It took a bit of coaxing at the beginning, but I've gotten to the point with Natsuki that she'll actually take my constructive criticism. She's very stubborn when it comes to her poems and writing style, so it's a big step forward. At least for me it is. I'm not completely sure if the other girls are on good terms with Natsuki at the moment. Ever since the festival, things have been kinda tense. It's eased up a bit, yeah, but it's still there. I don't really know how to deal with it. Thought. I think you mean though. But there's a T there. So now it says thought. But I think you mean though. I don't think anyone does. So far, we're kinda stuck. After a bit of walking, I reached the club room door, but I find myself hesitating to open it. You know, I kinda don't feel like dealing with all the tension in the club today, and I'm suddenly feeling tired. Maybe I'll just... Whoa! I jumped back, startled. Natsuki sticks her head out the door with a confused look on her face. Hey, are you coming in or what? You were just standing there like an idiot. Oh, I sigh. Well, no turning back now. Yeah, I'll be right in. Well, hurry up, we don't have all day. I hear ya. I walk inside the club room. I'm greeted by the same old sight. Monika is talking with Sayori at the front of the room. Yuri is reading at one of the desks, and Natsuki is lost somewhere in the closet. She pops out about a minute later with a piece of paper in her hands. Here, take a look at this one. The deer. A beaten down path in between the trees as I walk along. I walk, my shadows are the only ones beside me, my shadow. Alright, well, all of a sudden I see a deer in the thickets, yeah, staring back at me. He struts his antlers like it's a crown. His soft brown fur that blends in with the grounds. His gentle hoofs that don't make a sound. He's the king of the forest, and I must bow down. A deer in the thicket, staring back at me. He turns around and runs into the trees, not stuck on a path, allowed to roam free. Oh, how I wish that were me. So what do you think? Not bad at all. Natsuki smiles proudly. I think I get the symbolism. The deer represents a sort of desire to be free, to follow your passions, yeah? Yeah, that's about right. I see. Yeah, I like the symbolism. Is it your first time writing about anything nature related? Yeah? Why? Well, this is just my opinion, but I feel like you could have been a bit more descriptive. What do you mean? Well, what really makes your poems unique is how they convey complex ideas with simpler words and phrases. But nature, if you look at it from a certain angle, isn't really all that complex, it's just pretty. And when describing something pretty, typically descriptive words would work better. Long and short of it, talk to Yuri. I get that nature wasn't the primary focus of the poem, but I think more descriptive words would have added to it. You know what I mean? Natsuki looks at me quizzically. Strangely enough, I don't really see any anger in her expression, more just skepticism. Finally she speaks up. Since when did you become a poem expert? Huh, what are you talking about? Are you kidding me? You sounded like Monika there. Not gonna lie, I did not expect that. Well, what can I say? You've had an effect on me. Oh really? How so? Well, you've told me to look at poems more constructively, and my style is very much like yours. Well, I'd be lying if I said I haven't been listening to your constructive criticism. So yeah, I found myself smiling. I hand back Natsuki's poem. Hey, you wanna read some poor Parfait Girls or something? Sure. Cool, I'll go grab it. Usual spot? Yep. Gotcha. Natsuki goes to sit over by the wall while I grab the book from my bag. Which volume are you on, by the way? 8 or 9, I can't remember. 8. Ah. I sit down next to Natsuki, opening the novel where I had left off the night before. Hey, I remember you mentioning that you'd be open to baking some more or something. I'm free tomorrow, if you want to. I'd love to. Really? Of course, I had a blast baking with you back during the festival. I'd be glad to do it again. Sure, that sounds good. What time do you want to come over? 2? Would that work? Works just fine. Okay, cool. Alright, now where were we? Okay, everyone! I'd like you all to come to the front. I have an idea you guys might want to hear. Alright, never mind, I guess. Ah, I swear, she times it perfectly just to mess with us. All I do is shrug, and Natsuki and I join Yuri and Sayori at the front of the room. So guys, as you know, Halloween is coming up pretty soon. So Sayori and I were talking and she suggested that we could have a Halloween party. Thoughts? A Halloween party? How many people are we talking exactly? Oh, just us. It's more like a get-together than a full-blown party. Yeah, we could all dress up, play games and share ghost stories. Or better yet, we could all write horror poems and share them. I see a light flicker in Yuri's eyes when Monika mentions horror poems. I think that could be fun. If you guys want to, that is. Natsuki sighs. Did I have to be horror poems? Well, it's Halloween, isn't it? If you really want to, Natsuki, you can write about something different. No, it's fine, I can manage. It's just we haven't shared poems since the festival. As predicted, the club room goes silent. The tension in the air is painfully apparent. And all it took was a mention of the festival. Sayori and I exchange glances before Monika finally breaks the awkward silence. That is true. Well, I guess this will be where we start that up again. Monika's voice begins to trail off. But I start talking before the club devolves into another awkward silence. What about food? Ah, good question, Mark. Mark and I could bake cookies. Mark, does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds fine. I'm down. Great. How about drinks? Yuri? Me? I guess I could bring some refreshments. Refreshments? Excellent. Thank you, Yuri. So Yuri and I will bring chips and things like that. I have one question, Monika. Yeah, what is it? Where would we be having the party? Right here, in the club room. Wait. Assuming we'll be having the party when it's dark out, wouldn't the school be closed? Yes, it will be. After seeing the devious grin on Sayori's face, I finally get it. Oh! Okay, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. You guys can't possibly be suggesting we break into the school? Bingo! Sayori! Monika, you let Sayori talk you into this? Well, truth be told, that's the one part I'm not particularly keen on. Maybe we could have it at one of your houses? Natsuki? No way, my dad would never have had me have a party at my house. Come on, screw having it at our houses. Let's break into the school. We could get in so much trouble. Oh, come on, Yuri, live a little. No, fuck that. no, nothing, live a little. Besides, you know how creepy it'll be? School, yeah, there's the poo monster around. School during the night? You can't compare that to hosting in one of our houses. Yeah, Mark is right, the school will be perfect. You know, Sayori, I never took you for a rule breaker. I'm actually kind of impressed. Sayori smiles a devilish grin. Yeah, Sayori's always had a mischievous side to her. Ah, don't be so mean, Mark. Alright, sorry. You know I'm right, though. Sayori begins to jokingly pout, inciting a smile from me. If you guys really insist. Well, if everyone else is okay with it, then I suppose the school will do. Oh, before I forget, Yuri? Yes? Do you think you could do something atmosphere related to the party? Like what you did with the festival? Yuri closes her eyes and takes a breath. Yes, of course. It won't be exactly like the festival if that's alright. Yeah, no problem. We'll sort out the finer details later, so don't worry. So, poems, ghost stories, foods, what else? Oh, costumes! Ah yes, costumes. Thank you, Sayori. Did we have to? Come on, Natsuki. Please. It'll be fun, I swear. Fine, I'll dress up. Thank you! I can't wait to see what everyone will come up with. It'll surely be a sight to see. There's a general murmur of agreement between everyone. Alright, well, I think that's about it. And would you look at that, right on time. Good talk today, guys. See you all later. Right, is now already the Halloween thing coming up, or is there gonna be baking before that? Seems like there's baking before that. It's Saturday. Natsuki's coming over again, and I'm stressing out like it's the festival all over again. Mainly just because my house is a mess. Alright, well, I have an hour before Natsuki gets here. Better get to cleaning. Or not. I reluctantly head to the door to let Natsuki in. Hey! Natsuki, you're an hour early. So, what does it matter? Well, I step out of the way of the door frame and point towards my living room. I was gonna clean. Was being the key word. Okay, I see your point. That is messy. I'll be quiet. Natsuki laughs and jokingly jabs me in the arm. Alright, well, come in. Oh, alright, come on. We don't have all day, excuse me. I'm coming. Natsuki steps inside and heads straight for the kitchen. She wastes no time plopping her bag of supplies down and getting straight to work. I brought everything we need, so we don't have to go out shopping this time. Yeah. What are we making exactly? I was thinking cookies this time. I love cupcakes, but let's switch it up a bit. Sounds good to me. Alright, you can do the frosting, I'll do the dough. Why can't I do the dough? Because I don't trust you with the dough. Besides, frosting is the best part of cookies. So I don't see why you're complaining. Alright, fine. Frosting, that needs powdered sugar and butter. Add milk. Yes, add milk. Mix the sugar and butter first, then beat the I almost read beat the meat as like, what? But no, then beat the milk. Don't do it all at once. I hear ya. I reach into Natsuki's bag and pull out the necessary items. And again my mind goes, dark necessities are part of my design. Trays are under the oven, by the way. I figured. Just making sure. I pull a large mixing bowl out of the cupboards and begin making the frosting. Sugar and butter, just like she said. Beat the meat. Once it's finally done, she grabs some pumpkin-shaped cookie cutters from her bag and begins making little pumpkin-shaped cookies. That's a lot less dough than last time. Well, it's only for us. We don't have to cater for the entire crowd this time. For an entire crowd this time. Thank God. You could say that again. Have you noticed how tense the literature club has been? Of course I have. Everyone with half a brain could. It's all because of that stupid festival. Ugh, the festival. We share a groan. Thanks for sticking up for me, though. I know I was being mean to Monika, I'm not proud of it. Well, you apologized, yeah? I did, but everything's still so awkward. Yeah, that's the problem. Well, I just say give it time. The Halloween party is in a couple of days. I'm sure everything will be less tense after a night of partying. I guess you're right. It just sucks that we have to deal with all of this. You could say that again. I do appreciate it, though. It was really nice of you. Natsuki looks up at me. Our eyes meet, but only for a split second before she turns away. Don't mention it, Natsuki. Ding! Looks like the cookies are done. Guess that means I better get back to the frosting. Let me see how you're doing. Natsuki walks over to my station and inspects the bowl. Station? What the hell is she, Gordon Ramsay? Someone get on... Mark, get on the meat station and stay next to him and don't let him touch a fucking thing. And you, open those big eyes and watch what the fuck this guy's doing. Shut up and watch. I've got 3 on order. You, fuck off out of here. We'll finish the service. Get out. Not bad. Practice makes perfect, huh? Natsuki snickers and jokingly rolls her eyes. Add in the food coloring now. I'll get to work on the chocolates. On it. It took about 20 minutes, but Natsuki and I have finally frosted and decorated the cookies so they look like little pumpkins. Are we preparing? Is this like practice for the Halloween stuff, or because the Halloween party was in a few days? With the sheet of cookies laid out on the table, Natsuki and I take a step back and admire our hard work. The best part of cooking, admiring your creation. Isn't the best part eating it? Actually, yeah, you're right. Speaking of which, Natsuki snatches a cookie off the tray and shoves it into her mouth. Hey, I thought those were for the party. Yeah, what? Are we just... Huh? Fine, then I'm taking one. Go ahead, they're worth... They won't know, that's what it said. I grab a cookie and take a bite out of it. Holy crap! I outdid myself with this frosting. Natsuki jabs me in the arm. Screw you! I laugh and Natsuki joins in. After grabbing one more cookie, we start packing away. Alright Mark, I'll see you later. I'll take the cookies and I'll meet you at school tomorrow, okay? Oh, I thought I was gonna walk with you from your house. No, I'll meet you in school. Okay. Natsuki starts off, and I close the door behind her. Well, that was a bit weird. Oh well, I still had a lot of fun. I mean, I really need to find more excuses for us to bake stuff together. Wow, that was brief. That was way briefer than with Sayori making the pumpkins. And also, it changed from Halloween is in a few days to Halloween is tomorrow. Okay, yeah, this is the Halloween party, so we can just skip all this because this is all the same. Yeah, I really like Monika's outfit still. I think it looks really cool. I like all of them, but... Yeah, we all... Referee is also the name of a Doom mod, by the way. A Doom mod that I'll be playing soon, actually. Well, soon as in... Soon since the day I'm recording this, not soon as in when you'll see it, because it'll probably take a while until you actually see it, because I pre-record a lot of stuff. For example, it is the 5th of August today that I'm recording this. So, you know, I haven't even uploaded all the Blue Sky, the Doki Doki Plus episodes just yet. But I'm already recording this because I'm like, oh, otherwise I don't have them pre-recorded. Yeah, and the fucking boo monster. Fucking terrifying. Yeah, I take it back. I hate Halloween. Nay! What is that noise? Oh, it's my phone. Someone's calling me. I look at the caller ID, but my vision is still blurry considering I just woke up. Whatever, I better answer them, whoever they are. Ah, okay. What? Oh, hi. Hello? Hi, sweetie. Who is this? It's your mom, sweetheart. Mom! Oh, Mom, hi. I quickly sit up in my bed. Sorry, I literally just woke up. Mark, it's 12 o'clock. It is? I turn my head and examine the alarm clock next to my bed. Oh yeah, geez. What time did you go to bed exactly, young man? I don't know, maybe 3? It's not like I can be blamed for such a late night given our party. Still, maybe it's best not to mention yesterday's events just yet. Mark! Hey, it's Saturday. That doesn't matter, if you keep going to bed that late, you're going to completely mess up your sleep schedule for the entire week. Well, if it's any consolation, I've been going to bed at 10 on school days. You hear Mom sigh on the other end. Just go to bed at a reasonable time tonight, okay? Duly noted. Good. So how's the trip been going? Overall not bad. My client has been a headache over the past few days. Though. He can't make up his mind about anything. Ugh, indecisive people are the worst. Anyway, I was just calling to see how you are. I'm still alive, yeah? Wow. Way to rub it in, game. Always reassuring to hear. Her dry tone makes me laugh. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Oh, before I forget, the reason I called you. I put some more money into the bank account. You know how to withdraw it, right? Seeing as I was born in the 21st century, yes. Just checking. Were you born in the 21st century? I was born in the 20th century. Anyway, spend it wisely, because I'm not sure when I'll be able to top you up. Suddenly I hear someone call her name in the background. Sorry, sweetheart, I'll have to go. I'll call you later. Love you. Love you too, Mom. Bye. Bye. Click. She hangs up and I'm left sitting in my bed alone. I don't feel like moving. I just want to sink into my bed and fall back asleep. But I can't bring myself to fall asleep again. I'm tired, but not tired enough to go back to sleep. Basically, I'm lazy. Ugh. Is there anything productive I can do today besides playing games and reading manga? I could go to the library. Productive, Mark, productive. The library is not a productive place for you. All you do is read. Well, Well, Mom said she put more money in the account. I guess I could go get some out. Just to have on me. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But first, breakfast. I'm starving. I managed to drag myself out of bed and head downstairs to make myself some breakfast. I keep it simple, just some frozen waffles. Pinnacle of fine dining, I know, but if it works, it works. That's true. It's not stupid if it works. That's a life motto you should live by. Once I'm done with breakfast, I pop back into my room to quickly change and then I'm off. Ah, the city. Recently I've become more and more fond of it. There's something about seeing people of all walks of life just going about their daily business that's just intriguing to me. The atmosphere in the city is so much different than the suburbs. There's a sort of live and let live attitude, or live and let live attitude shared by those on the streets. And for some strange reason I find it comforting. It feels like I was born a city dweller, but got stuck in the suburbs. Oh well, maybe someday I'll finally move out and get an apartment downtown. Someday. Mark? Is this Yuri? Huh? No, it's Sayori. Oh, fine. I spin around, and to my surprise I see Sayori standing behind me. Oh, hey Sayori. Hi Mark, how are you doing? Oh, I'm alright. Just taking a stroll, how are you? Oh, I'm good. Just out for a walk. Really? How coincidental. Well, it's not like we can be blamed for taking a walk in the city. It is beautiful. The best part of it is the park, you know? The one we always used to go to? Yeah, I remember that. We used to run around and play ball. I can't help myself but from smiling, and neither can Sayori. Ah, good times. Yeah, I miss them. Me too. We should try and hang out more often outside the literature club. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Yeah, I'm actually pretty hungry right now. Maybe I should try and treat Sayori to lunch. I can get money out of an ATM. Then again, Mom said to spend my money wisely, and going out to lunch probably would be fairly costly. I don't want to go broke. There's also a slight chance that Natsuki might see us and get the wrong impression. Decisions. A separate save. I need to save here. I love the Roman Empire moments. Buy Sayori lunch or head home. Buy Sayori lunch or head home. Well, I would totally buy her lunch and not think twice about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, you hungry at all? Actually, yeah, I am. Why? I was just thinking, we're trying to spend more time together as friends, right? Yeah? Sayori averts her eyes. So do you want to get some lunch or something? My treat, of course. Sayori quietly ponders my proposal, which is weird, because usually when it comes to foods, she doesn't hesitate. Finally, she looks back up at me. You know, Mark, I'd like that. Great. Do you have any place in mind? Yeah, actually, it's just down the block. Alright then, lead the way. Sayori, with a smile, begins down the street, motioning for me to follow her. I happily oblige. A full meal and an hour later, Sayori and I are back on the street. The food was alright, nothing too special. Sayori and I caught up a bunch while we were eating. We talked about our classes, family life, and of course poetry. Sayori had definitely noticed Natsuki's influence on my style. When I admitted to it, she seemed a bit disappointed, but she's happy now. It's certainly a sight for sore eyes. There's one thing we didn't talk about that I wanted to bring up though. Hey Sayori? What's up? I've been meaning to ask you. How do you think the club is doing regarding the whole festival fiasco? Oh, I don't know, Mark. Everyone practiced super hard, but it was all for nothing. Hey, come on now. Things have gotten better, yeah? Yeah, you're right. I think everyone's gotten over it. The Halloween party really helped ease everyone's nerves. Indeed, that was a good night. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a flood of memories about that night. The poems, the stories. Kokuri-san. Stop thinking about that, you idiots. Mark, you alright? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Sayori eyes me skeptically. You sure? Yes, Sayori. If you're sure. There's a slight moment of awkward silence. I'll be heading home now. You coming along? I'm okay. I think I'll walk around some more. It's just so pretty. Alright, well, I'll see ya. Bye, Mark. With that, Sayori and I head in opposite directions. Overall, today was a good day. Got some cash, spent some time with Sayori. I'd say it was relatively productive. Finally I'm home. In the nick of time too, apparently. Hello again. Twice on one day, huh? It's a mother's duty to worry about her one and only son, you know. Anyway, how was your day? Did anything productive with it? Oh, it was alright. I went out to lunch with Sayori. Really? How is she? She's alright. Did you know she was the vice president of the literature club? No, I did not. How did you come across this fact? Oh well, I'm in the literature club. I hear Mom laughing on the other end. I never would have expected that my little boy would join a literature club. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? She laughs some more. Nay, or whatever. Oh, nothing. So what do you guys do exactly? Well, when I joined it was all about writing and sharing poems. Now though, it's more just hangout space for the girls and I. Girls, you say? I can practically see Mom raise an eyebrow. Hey, it's not like that. But will it be like that eventually? I don't know actually. Oh, don't hold your breath, Mark. You're a fine young man. I'm sure you can easily get a girlfriend if you try. Yeah, you'd think? What, trouble in paradise? Well, yes, but not in the way you think. Care to elaborate then? I'd rather not get into it. It's a long story. Alright, but you'd better tell me everything once I get back home. Deal? Deal. Perfect. So have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been eating? Yes, Mom. Okay, I just told you I went to lunch, but alright. I roll my eyes. It's not like I don't know how to take care of myself. It's nice having someone there, though. Hey, Mom? Yeah? I love... Game! You don't need to do that all the time. I love you too. I checked the kitchen clock. But how? How? I'm in my room. What the fuck? How long is my neck? I think I'll make some dinner now. Alright, I won't keep you. Have a good evening. And you. Click. I sigh. Well, I might as well eat something. I'll keep it light though. I had a heavy lunch earlier. Okay. Yeah, how the hell could spending time with Sayori be the wrong choice? Like, I'm not seeing Natsuki there. I'm bumping into Sayori, and then I decide to spend time with Sayori. Like, it's not like... Why would I need to refuse Sayori on the off chance that I might coincidentally bump into Natsuki next? Like, if these are the wrong choices, then I think this is the most stupid route so far. It's Sunday. I got a text from Natsuki last night asking if I wanted to make some bentos with her today. It was kind of out of nowhere, but it's not like I have a full schedule. So of course I said yes. She should be here any minute now. Now I should probably grab some cash since we are going shopping. This time it won't be because I forgot to go shopping on my own time. Which is good, because I enjoy not getting yelled at. As soon as I reach my bedroom I hear the front door swing open. Why does everyone in Japan keep their front door open? Like, what the hell? Does nobody lock their doors in Japan? Mark, you here? Yeah, just a minute. No doorbell, huh? What, it's not like I haven't been here before. Just don't go breaking my door. No promises. Natsuki smiles shyly. You say that now, but you're the one who's gonna be paying for it. Excuse me, you're the one who's loaded. Why should I have to pay for it? Loaded? I laugh. I don't know where you got that from, but I can assure you I'm not loaded. Yeah, welcome to the club. Natsuki averts her eyes. Alright, enough money talk. Let's go shopping. Let's get to shopping. Sounds good. Follow me. I know a really good shop for bento supplies. Right behind. Alright, who's ready to go find this spy? Right behind you. I'll trail behind Natsuki as we head towards the city. At this time of year, the grey skies loom in sight, contrasting against the colors of the city lights. The sights aren't much different from yesterday, but they're pretty nonetheless. Feeling a bit social today, I give some passerbys a modest head bow as a casual greeting. They do the same back at me. Geez, you're a social butterfly today. Now, what can I say? The city puts me in a good mood. Really? Why? Well, I don't know, it's just pretty, I guess. It's a nice change of pace from the suburbs, that's for sure. I guess you're right. I don't like the noise, but I do enjoy going out. Oh, here's the place. Natsuki points at a sign of a small shop adjacent to the sidewalk. Comb 7, or whatever. I never heard of this place in my life. You've been missing out then. This place is actually pretty popular with tourists. And for good reason. They literally have the best rice ever. Do they serve it or is it just something you can buy? Both. And once again it's the same shop that I visited with Yuri. As I walk inside I ponder whether or not to get myself a bowl. Well, if I do, I'd have to get Natsuki one too. Is the point here that I'm gonna run out of money at the end of the week? Hey, you want a bowl? What? You want a bowl of rice? My treat. Yes? I mean, yeah, sure. Alright, you get the bento stuff, I'll get us some rice. Deal? Sure. Natsuki collects what we need and heads for the register. I follow behind her with our lunches. She pays for the groceries and I pay for the rice. As we walk out of the store, I can't help but notice that Natsuki is struggling with the bag. Do you want me to? I got it! If you insist. It's been about 10 minutes since we got home, and the kitchen is already a mess. First thing Natsuki and I did when we arrived is eat our lunches. Natsuki was right. That was probably the best rice I've ever had. There was some sort of seasoning on the vegetables that was amazing. It made them melt in your mouth. I see now why the place is so popular. The kitchen's not as bad. The kitchen's not as bad as it was when we made the Halloween cookies. But there's chopped vegetables and bits of rice all over the countertops. Natsuki and I divided the jobs evenly. I was in charge of cutting the vegetables, as he was in charge of cutting the meat. Natsuki was busy cutting the sausages so they look like little octopi. So I put all the vegetables in a pot to boil. I'm about to put all the spinach I'm about to put in the spinach when Natsuki comes over to the stove. Remember, put in the stem first, then the leaves. Once it starts boiling again, take it out and put it in cold water. Right. You soak it in soy sauce after that, yeah? It's more of a light coat, but basically. Wring it out a bit once you put the soy sauce on it. Then let it soak. Got it. How are the sausages looking? See for yourself. Natsuki motions to her workplace. Not bad at all. Natsuki smiles proudly, inciting a smile for me. As she finishes up with the sausages and chicken, I coat the spinach in soy sauce and let it sit. Once that's finished, I begin making the spinach... Oh wow, the spinach tamagoyaki. I guess that's how you say that. I place vegetable oil in a hot pan, then I pour on a beaten egg. Once it's fully cooked, I take the spinach and place it on the egg, turning into a mini roll. Repeating the process again results in 2 rolls, one for each of us. Natsuki cooked the meat while I was working on the tamagoyaki. And now it's only the onigiri and the vegetables left. Hey, you finished the potato salad? I'll work on the onigiri. Sounds good. Natsuki and I switch workstations, so that now she's at the stove. Taking the cooked carrot and potatoes, I add in vinegar, sugar and some black pepper. Once it's evenly stirred, I add in the cucumber, corn and mayonnaise to complement the salad. Natsuki is still working on the onigiri, so I start putting together the bentos. She quickly finishes the onigiri and puts it in the box. Well then, I think that's it. Almost. One more thing. I don't know, Nat? Looks pretty full. It's small, don't worry. Natsuki grabs a pair of chopsticks and some sesame seeds. Here, look at this. Using the chopsticks, Natsuki gently attaches 2 sesame seeds to each sausage. See, I gave them eyes. I lean in to get a better view. Haha, yeah, you did. Cute. Oh, you're not gonna be angry about that? Okay. I place the tops on the bento boxes and stack them up on top of each other. Ta-da! Natsuki laughs. You're a dope. Right back at ya. Excuse me? You heard me. Natsuki jabs me in the arm. Ow, that hurts! You deserved it. Just for that? I take the bento boxes and raise them above my head. I'm taking your bento. Hey, give that back! Nope, it's mine now. Give it to me! Natsuki furiously jumps up and down, trying to grab the bentos from me. Okay. I bring one of the bento boxes back down. Here you go. Natsuki reaches for the box, but in one swift motion I push it back out of her reach. Hey! She resumes jumping. Okay, that's a new picture. Eventually she gives up, resenting her arms on my shoulders. We're both laughing, so it takes us a moment to realize the position we're in. Once I do, I immediately stop laughing as my cheeks go red. Haha. It seems Natsuki noticed as well. Instead of pulling away immediately though, she just stares into my eyes. I can feel her breath on my chest. How? I'm wearing a shirt. Is she like... Her beautiful pink eyes are wide open and her mouth is slightly parted. What is happening? Natsuki. Suddenly she pulls away. She averts her eyes. Desperately, I try to save the situation, the only way I know how. You still want your bento? Natsuki nods her head, still not looking at me. I hand her one of the boxes, and she hesitantly takes it. I'm gonna go now. Okay, I'll walk you out. You don't... Natsuki stops herself. Never mind. In an awkward silence, Natsuki and I walk to the door. She slips on her coat, opens the door and starts out without a word. Natsuki, wait! She turns around, confused. I place my hand on her shoulder. She tenses up. See ya. Look, Natsuki. I'll see you at the club. See ya. Without another word, Natsuki rushes out the door. I'm left reflecting on what just happened. What exactly happened? Was it an accident? Just a misunderstanding? I don't know. I have a bunch of questions and plenty of time to answer them. I should probably clean first, though. Alright. Also, by the way, why the hell am I allowed to spend so much more time with Sayori in the Natsuki routes? What the fuck? Anyway, I'll save it with Sayori, I mean. If I said Natsuki, I meant Sayori. Like, the entire time when I was on Yuri's ride, I was screaming to spend more time with Sayori, but the game never allowed me to. And now I can just spend a load of time with her all the time. Now I kind of want to spend time with Yuri too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Click the like button if you did, subscribe to join the Roman army, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Romans. Valete.